Hyaline cartilage it is. Translucent. It is found to be translucent. Translucent means it is not actually transparent, but just it is, you will know, it appears like a glass. What is called translucent. Matrix is homogeneous. Ends of homogeneous matrix. Another most important point here. Homogeneous matrix, then you will get a few bundles of white fibers are embedded in the matrix. So it is translucent type, homogeneous, and it is a few bundles of white fibers are embedded in the matrix. Then it is called hyaline cartilage. And here another most important thing here, where it is found. Another thing I should say, it is slightly elastic. It is slightly elastic. Where it is found? Hyaline cartilage is found in location at the end of long bones. You will get, secondly, you will get in the nasal septum.
It is at the end of
limb bones. Nasal septum, and also you will get in the sternal part of the rib. There's another parts also, the main important part at the end of limb bones. At the end of limb bones means, I'm showing you. This is the limb bone. Hyaline cartilage. Is it clear to you?
सर 3 नंबर पॉइंट की
a few bundles of white fibers are embedded in the matrix. And due to the presence of a few bundles of white fiber, it is slightly elastic. It is slightly elastic. A few bundles of white fibers are found in the matrix, and due to the presence of few bundles of white fibers, it is slightly elastic. Clear?
Yes, sir, clear.
Why it is getting at the end of limb bones showing nasal septum and sternal part of the rib. So this is what about the, and even, remember the most important thing, the endoskeleton of cartilaginous fish. The endoskeleton of cartilaginous fish is made of hyaline cartilage. Remember this thing. The endoskeleton of cartilaginous fish is made of hyaline cartilage. So this is what about the hyaline cartilage. Suppose, and can you identify these parts which are the hyaline cartilage actually?
Side.
No, wait. When they are found in embryonic stage, their skeleton is mainly made of cartilage. Regarding the embryonic cartilage in vertebrates is mainly made of hyaline cartilage. Are you getting me? The most major part of the skeleton of embryo is made of hyaline cartilage. Remember this thing. Major part of the skeleton of embryo, vertebrate embryo, is made of hyaline cartilage. Now we will start with the fibrocartilage. White fibrous cartilage, remember this is the strongest cartilage. Small amount of matrix is packed to it. Large number of bundles of white fibers. The amount of matrix is very small here. Remember this thing. Hence it is tough. Due to the presence of a number of white fibers, this cartilage is found to become very tough. Obviously, as comparatively less elastic also. And you know, what does it appear actually? First, you will get the matrix. That's why it's called small amount of matrix. So these are the chondroblast cells. Then you can call it white fibers. Small amount of matrix, this is very small, and embedded large number of bundles of white fibers, which is which makes it tough and strong. And where you will get it? So between the one, what you will get some bone cells also. Remember these things. Between the bundles of white fibers, this part is called lacuna. And lacuna, you know, lacuna is found to contain the cartilage cells. These are the chondroblasts, cartilage cells. Okay. Where will get it? Intervertebral discs. Location. Intervertebral disc. Point 1. Second, it is found in intervertebral discs, and it is also found in the pubic symphysis of pelvic girdle. Intervertebral disc and pubic symphysis of pelvic girdle. You will get that is the location it is. Intervertebral disc means in between the vertebra. Suppose you see so these are the vertebra. In between the vertebra, intervertebral disc close. Intervertebral disc actually the space between the vertebra, these are the vertebrae. And here you will get the white fibrous tissue, and white fibrous tissue here acts as shock absorber. Second one, here, where to draw it? Suppose here. Oh, there's no space here. Can I rub it out? Okay.
Yes, sir.
No problem. Just a minute. This region is the vertebral column, you know. Sorry, this is the pelvic girdle. And here, this region is pubic symphysis. Pubic and in the pubic symphysis, you will get the white fibrous cartilage and white fibrous cartilage present in pubic symphysis helps in childbirth. That's why in female it is very tough. White fibrous cartilage present in the pubic symphysis region helps in childbirth. Clear? White fibrous cartilage present in the pubic symphysis. Pubic symphysis found in the junction of two parts of the pelvic girdle. And this is the part, this is the white fibrous tissue present here, actually helps in childbirth. Clear? It helps in childbirth. Any doubt? Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
স্যার এটা চাইল্ড বার্থে কেমন করে হেল্প করে?
Basically, you know, pubic symphysis is found in the pelvic girdle region. Hello? এটা চলছে তো না 10:30 10:30 আই 10:30 সময় নো প্রবলেম Is it clear up to this? What are you asking? This is the pelvic girdle. In the pelvic girdle, you know, this part is the sacrum part is here. This is the sacrum part. So this part actually helps in the delivery of child. During the delivery of child, just a minute, please. Part actually, you know, it is to be required to be stressed during childbirth. So it is required to be very tough and strong. Otherwise, it's not possible to give birth to a child. That's why it is said that white fibrous cartilage present in the pubic symphysis region helps in childbirth. Clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
After that, we are so cartilage, white fibrous cartilage present in the intervertebral disc act as shock absorber. Remember this thing. And white fibrous cartilage present in the pubic symphysis helps in childbirth. Clear? Now coming to the euloelastic type. Euloelastic cartilage, actually this cartilage matrix is packed with yellow fibers or elastic fibers. Matrix is packed with yellow fibers or elastic fibers. Point 1. Point 2. Matrix is packed with yellow fibers or elastic fibers. Point 1. And point 2 is here you see yellow fibers run in all directions to form a network. So obviously, it is very flexible. Chondroblast cells are found. Matrix is packed with yellow fibers or elastic fibers. Yellow fibers run in all directions to form a network. It is very flexible. Chondroblast cells are found. So this is what about the yellow. Where you will get it? Location, most important. Common location, everyone knows this is in the pinna. In pinna you will get this. Pinna of ear. Wall of eustachian tube. Tip of nose. Pinna of ear. Pinna of ear means this part. You see, this is the part. This is actually highly elastic. You see, this is the yellow elastic cartilage. Then you will get the tip of nose and also the wall of eustachian tube. The function, it provides recoiling power to this part. It gives recoiling power to these parts. It gives recoiling power to these parts. This is what the yellow elastic cartilage.
এটা কি লেগেছে পিনা অফ এয়ার এর পরে
Wall of eustachian tube. Wall of eustachian tube found in the tube connecting the pharynx with the middle ear. Clear? And tip of nose. Okay? The last one is the actually here matrix possesses calcium salts. As calcium salts is present, it is very hard and inelastic. And thirdly, it is hard and inelastic, most important point. Location. Suprascapula or pectoral girdle of frog. Suprascapula or pectoral girdle of frog. Clear? To provide protection to the heart and lung.
Sir,
Yes, yes.
sir, last যে লেখেছো ও যে it gives recoiling then
Recoiling power to these parts. Elastic power. Recoiling means once you can make it, it returns to its original position. This is make it and original position. This is called recoiling. Are you getting me?
yes sir.
Now this is all about the cartilage. We will start the blood now. Complete it, please. Actually, you know, this is our clavicle bone. Here you will a triangular bone is found called scapula. This scapula and clavicle together form the pectoral girdle. Are you getting me? Just at the back here you will get a triangular bone. This is the scapula. This is the collarbone. These together form the pectoral girdle. Now, in the scapula, in the tip of the scapula, there is a region called suprascapula, and where you will get the calcified cartilage. Are you getting me? Not in human being, but in the frog. Can I rub it out now? We have to start with the blood. Plasma. So here the plasma 58%, corpuscle 45%. That means in blood actually, you know, in any connective tissue the amount of plasma is more than the cellular part. Amount of matrix is more than the cellular part. So in order to become blood, as you know, blood is also originated from embryonic mesoderm. Here also the amount of plasma is more than the cellular parts, and it is found to connect different parts of the body through circulation. So here one thing I am telling you, that plasma part consists of water almost 91%, a solid 8 to 9%, and gases. Generally you will get oxygen and carbon dioxide. Solid includes inorganic, organic. Inorganic includes the salts of carbonate, bicarbonate, sulfate, phosphate, chloride, phosphates of sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium. Organic NPN compounds, plasma proteins, others. NPN includes amino acid, urea, uric acid, creatinine, etc. Plasma protein includes albumin, globulin, fibrinogen, prothrombin. Others include glucose, neutral fat, fatty acid, cholesterol. So beside these, you will get some enzymes, some vitamins, some hormones found in the blood. Besides, দেখো vitamins, I'm very good. Besides all these, enzymes, hormones, vitamins, antibodies are also found in plasma. First, you need to understand plasma, water, 91 to 92% solid and gases. Solid includes inorganic compounds, salts of chloride, carbonate, bicarbonate, sulfate, phosphate. Then NPN compounds, that means non-protein nitrogenous compounds under organic, they are the amino acid, urea, uric acid, creatinine. Under the plasma proteins, you will get the albumin, globulin, fibrinogen, prothrombin. And others include glucose, neutral fat, fatty acid, cholesterol. Besides all these things, you will also get some enzymes, hormones, vitamins, antibodies found in the plasma part of the part. Is it clear to you? Plasma part is clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, regarding the, you have to remember few things. Suppose, one thing I am telling you, I am discussing blood here. Together I am discussing the blood already there in the unit 5. So I am not going to discuss blood again in the unit 5. So I am to discuss in details about blood, including both tissue and the unit, actually what is discussed in unit 5. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
In the unit 5 also blood is there. Here also actually among blood is a tissue is present. So I have to discuss blood in details here, including blood coagulation, including blood groups, including the functions of shape and functions of different types of blood cells, everything. So that in the whenever unit 5 it will come, I will not be discussing these things again. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now regarding the corpuscles, RBC, WBC, platelets. RBC, WBC again of granules, granules include eosinophil, basophil, neutrophil. Agna include lymphocyte and monocyte. Details of which will be discussed later on. Granulates include eosinophil, basophil, neutrophil. That is, they have granules in the cytoplasm. Granulates include lymphocyte and monocyte. However, monocyte is the largest WBC. Monocyte is considered as largest leukocyte. So this is what about the basic classification of blood. Now I'm coming to the plasma proteins again, because plasma proteins plays an important role here. Can I wrap it out now? Can I wrap it up now? Monocyte. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now can I wrap it out now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
স্যার লিম্ফোসাইট আরেকটা কি?
Monocyte. লিখেছি আমি lymphocyte. আমরা যেটা monocyte. The largest leukocyte. First of all, the plasma protein. Albumin. This is the most abundant plasma protein. It helps in osmotic balance. The most abundant plasma protein, it helps in osmotic balance. This is what about the albumin. You need to remember these 2 points. Involved in defense mechanism. Suppose gamma globulin, globulin also involved in help in forming the clear? Now you see, amount of albumin, how much albumin is present? 3 to 5 gram per deciliter. Three to 5 gram per deciliter. And globulin 2 to 3 gram per deciliter. Per deciliter. Deciliters. You have to remember this thing. Here, next one, fibrinogen. Prothrombin. These two help in blood coagulation. Better say help in blood clotting. Help in blood clotting. The amount of fibrinogen is less, 0.3 gram per deciliter. And in case of prothrombin, it is 40 milligram per deciliter. So fibrinogen and prothrombin are involved when blood clotting is required. Sometimes bleeding starts due to any reason, and then actually the blood is required to be coagulated. And in the blood coagulation mechanism, fibrinogen and prothrombin take part. Fibrinogen and prothrombin take part in blood coagulation mechanism. Clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then comes to the role of albumin, globulin, fibrinogen, prothrombin, clear. Now the question comes regarding some NPN compounds. You need to remember the amount. Basically, urea, uric acid, creatinine. Amount of urea 20 to 40 milligram per deciliter. Uric acid 2 to 4 milligram per deciliter. Creatinine 0.6 to 1.2 milligram per deciliter. So remember this. 20 to 40 milligram per deciliter urea in the blood, 2 to 4 milligram per deciliter uric acid, sometimes it may be 5 or 6, and then the creatinine 0.6 to 1.2 milligram per deciliter. Other components, blood sugar, you know, blood glucose, the amount varies actually. Always the amount varies, but it is said that 80 to 100 milligram. Nowadays it is said 80 to 100 milligram per deciliter. 70 हो जाए. Blood glucose. Remember this thing. Cholesterol, 120 milligram to 200 milligram per deciliter. So up to this sufficient. Triglyceride, almost 150 milligram. So this is the value you need to remember basically for entrance also. Amount of urea, uric acid, creatinine. Then you will get you see the blood cholesterol and the triglyceride, blood glucose. Like this. Now the function of plasma. What is the function of this? First of all, plasma takes part in the transportation of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Is also most important function of it. O2 and CO2. This is the first point. Second,
স্যার কোলেস্টেরলের পিছে মানে নিচে তুমি যে লিখেছো
triglyceride. 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 Transport oxygen and carbon dioxide, first thing. It transports nutrients. It transports nutrients. It transports excretory products. So it transports oxygen and carbon dioxide, it transports nutrients, and it transports excretory products. Then most important thing, has to maintain pH of blood. It helps to regulate body temperature. I am repeating it again. Plasma transports oxygen and carbon dioxide. Plasma transports nutrients. It also transports excretory products. Helps to maintain pH of blood. Helps to regulate body temperature. So these are the main functions actually. Helps in blood clotting. You can write also helps in blood clotting. Next point. 6. It helps in blood clotting. Clear? These are the main functions of plasma. Is it clear now? Plasma part is clear?
सिक्स नंबर पॉइंट की बोल रहे
6 number point হচ্ছে it helps in blood clotting. Plasma helps in blood clotting. Plasma helps in blood clotting. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is all about the plasma. Already I discussed actually the functions of the plasma proteins. Now that's why it is actually repeated here. You need not to write here. Again, as a function of plasma, also I am mentioning these things. And now this is about the plasma, and you need to remember some of this basic amount present of different components of plasma and their normal amount present in the blood. Can I rub it out?
So wait for a while.
Okay. No problem. Has in blood clotting. Oh, sorry.
Okay, sir. Done.
Then comes to the. Can I wrap it out now, please?
Yes, sir.
After then the blood cells, but blood corpuscles. RBC or red blood corpuscle. Really human RBC. Biconcave in shape. Human RBC is biconcave in shape. So what is the purpose of this biconcave shape? As it is biconcave in shape, its surface area is more, so that it may carry more amount of oxygen. Secondly, second point, mature human RBC is devoid of nucleus. So what is the advantage of it? What is the advantage? As mature human RBC is devoid of nucleus, so the RBC can be squeezed while passing through the capillaries. Are you getting me? If it has a nucleus in the center, then it is very difficult for the RBC to be squeezed, because the diameter of the capillary is almost 5 micron, whereas in case of what it is called RBC, it is 7.2 micron. So it is required to be squeezed in the center so that it can pass through the capillaries. Are you getting me? This is possible as RBC is devoid of nucleus. As it is biconcave in shape, so the advantage of it is surface area is more, so it can easily be it can easily carry much more oxygen required for the body. So this is what about the What I am telling you? Erythrocyte or RBC. Is it clear? Generally, if you go to its side, it appears like this from the side view. Almost it appears like this.
Sir, is 7.2 meter.
Micron.
अच्छा.
একটু বড় বড় করি না বেশি ছোট হয়ে যাচ্ছে। So this is the RBC you see. Clear? So it can be squeezed in the middle as it doesn't have nucleus. So human RBC count. $5 million per cubic millimeter of blood. 5 million to 5.5 million per cubic millimeter of blood. Clear? Or you can write 5 to 5.5 million per microliter of blood, same thing. Cubic millimeter of blood or microliter of blood, the same thing. So this is the RBC count. Lifespan 120 days. Composition. What is found? Obviously water, almost 62% water you will get. Then you will get the hemoglobin. Almost 35%. Then you will get the sugar, lipids, enzymes, some proteins. They all together 2%. You will get some vitamins also. Sugar, lipids, enzyme, proteins, vitamins, ions. So this is the composition of RBC. Mainly water 62%. Hemoglobin is another most important. This is 35%. and sugar, lipids, enzymes, protein, etc. will be 2%. Is it clear to you? Composition of RBC. What is RBC made of? Then comes to the, remember this thing, source of energy of RBC.
So
Write the answer.
sugar, lipids, then enzymes.
Sugar, lipid, enzymes. Sugar, lipids, enzymes, proteins. Vitamins, ions. Sugar, lipids, enzymes, proteins, vitamins, and ions. 2 to 2.5%. Now, source of energy. So basically, RBC is devoid of mitochondria. So its source of energy is glycolysis only. So glycolytic pathway. The source of energy here is the glycolytic pathway, in which actually that the small amount of energy produced is sufficient for its survival. No Krebs cycle, no terminal expression occurs in RBC because RBC is devoid of mitochondria. Because RBC is devoid of mitochondria, so neither Krebs cycle nor terminal expression occurs inside the RBC. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So source of energy is clear. Advantage of biconcave shape already discussed. And then we have to start with the basic, there's erythropoiesis. Can I rub it out?
Yes, sir.
Or today is the exam, na? You have taken the exam. Are you ready? If I'm not going to take exam today, I discuss. What do you want?
So Sunday, it will be fine.
It will be fine. Okay. What other says? Now we have to proceed towards the erythropoiesis. Hemocytoblast cell of red bone marrow. Study this. Proerythroblast. Primary normoblast. Intermediate normoblast. Reticulocyte. Reticulocyte. nucleated and devoid of hemoglobin. Which one? Hemocytoblast cell. Then comes to the proerythroblast. It is also nucleated and devoid of hemoglobin. Primary normoblast, also nucleated, devoid of hemoglobin. Intermediate normoblast, nucleated, hemoglobin appears. Then late normoblast, nucleus starts to disappear, we can write now.
স্যার হিমোগ্লোবিন তারপর কি লেগেছে দেখা যায় না,
Appears.
তো দেখা যায় না ওই পার্টটা।
Oh. Nucleus is forming gradually degenerates. Is present.
So what you have written on that side, nucleus is small of gradually.
No.
Gradually?
Not of, and degenerates.
Acha.
In reticulocyte, no nucleus is found. (19 to 23 micron), 15 to 20 micron, 14 to 16 micron, 10 to 14 micron, 7 to 10 micron, 7.8 micron, and 7.2 micron.
স্যার এই 10 to 4 লিখেছো না 7?
এটা
হ্যাঁ
14. So you see size gradually decreases. Size from hemocytoblast is actually the pluripotent cell. From here to gradually you see the size decreases. 19 to 23 micron initially the size, and the size of the mature erythrocyte is only 7.2 micron. Similarly, initially the cells are large and with nucleus, and you need to remember the intermediate normoblast, the most important phase, where first hemoglobin appears. This is the question coming in the entrance. In the intermediate normoblast state, hemoglobin appears, and nucleus starts to degenerate in the late normoblast state, and that's why in the reticulocyte stage nucleus is not found. So erythrocyte is the mature RBC. Here no nucleus is found. to late normoblast. For this development, almost 7 days required. And 2 days are required to form erythrocyte from reticulocyte. And during this developmental process, you know that vitamin B12 plays an important role. Vitamin B12 plays an important role in erythropoiesis. That's why in absence of vitamin B12, pernicious anemia occurs. From proerythroblast to primary normoblast, then to intermediate normoblast. In this conversion, vitamin B12 plays an important role. So if vitamin B12 is not found, or if it is actually deficient, then what will happen? This process will be hampered. Then you know the RBCs are found, but they are found to be found with nucleus, and their lifespan reduced to half. And this is what happens due to the deficiency of vitamin B12, and such a type of anemia is called pernicious anemia. Now you have to start to understand the basic phases: hemocytoblast, proerythroblast, primary normoblast, intermediate normoblast, late normoblast, reticulocyte, and erythrocyte. Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So today I am going to conclude here, and up to the erythropoiesis. In the next class, I have to discuss hemoglobin. I have to discuss the different types of WBC and their function, the platelets and their function, and also trying to start the blood grouping. Clear? Studying both the part what it is in the animal tissue. Also, you are studying the part what it is in the unit 5. There is the chapter, you know, body fluids and circulation. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Clear? Thank you very much.